Hey guys, and welcome to Make Something Monday. Today we are going to do a tie-dye t-shirt design, and it's going to be different than the way you used to do tie-dye growing up. Okay, so I'm going to avert your attention to the shirt. I just have a plain shirt. I put it on a piece of wood. You can do this over, if you're doing a small design, do it over a cup. If you're doing one that's a little bigger, do it over a cake pan. It doesn't matter. And if you have your kids doing this, then you can have them do it on anything. So what I'm going to do is take just a few different color highlighters, and I have a lot of different colors here. But just draw whatever you want your design to be onto the shirt. So I'm going to go ahead and start drawing right now because my daughter has a stencil I can use. And I'll use her stencil, draw a design, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've drawn the stencil, and this is just like, my daughter has like a little, her set has been through the ringer, as you can tell. But she bought a t-shirt making set. Well, she got it for Christmas. And she uses this to make different designs on t-shirts. So I went with this design. And now I have the drawing, and I just traced it. Because, like I've always said, nothing perfect. Definitely not an artist. And then just take, and I believe I said highlighters before. I mean Sharpies. Just little permanent markers. And that's all I'm using. I'm going to use these Sharpies, and I'm going to color them I'm going to color this stencil design different colors. So, right now I'm starting with the pink. That's a lot pinker than I thought it would have been. And I'm not going to color it very dark. It won't be colored very well at all. It'll be pink, and then I'll move into something else. So, although my youngest daughter loves pink, she would probably enjoy it if I just kept going with that color. Okay, I'm going to switch it up and do a little bit of green. And these colors, look at how light the caps are. They're actually coming out a whole lot darker than I thought they would. But, yeah. So that's all I'm going to do. And I'll just do this with a lot of different colors and just fill it in. You can write words, draw pictures. These will be good like with Christmas time coming up, and or whatever you celebrate, Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or Nada, doesn't matter. Choose your poison, whatever it is that you celebrate. Take and make your family a bunch of t-shirts. Like, you can send these or put these in people's stockings as stocking stuffers. But make a lot of little t-shirts. Everybody wear the same t-shirt on the day that you're going to celebrate together. And everybody get together and take a picture in your matching tie-dye shirts. I think that'll be really, really cute. So, right now, I'll just finish this up. I have no clue as to what this is going to end up looking like. But we'll see. And once I'm done, I'll show you what you're going to need also when I come back for the next step of this project. Hey guys, okay, so now I have my design drawn, and I put in a bunch of little funky colors so you can see the effect that I'm going for here. See that? I have probably every color under the sun. I actually have more colors than just this color. So what I'm going to do now is take this off the piece of wood, and I'm going to put it, I'll be putting this one over a cake pan. Like I said, if you're going to do a smaller design, use a cup, and you can even draw the design on the cup. You don't even have to go through all this. But I'm going to leave part of mine hanging off. I'm going to pull it really tight like this. And then grab a rubber band, plain old rubber band, and just put it around the pan. Nothing special. The next thing you're going to need is a little medicine dropper. There we go. We got it on. It's nice and tight. Okay. We're going to get a medicine dropper and some rubbing alcohol. Plain old rubbing alcohol. Costs you maybe 99 cents in the store. Okay guys, so I couldn't find my medicine dropper, so I'm going to just use the rubbing alcohol. See, just plain old stuff that has, and it's not even open, but it has the little spout with the little dropper thing on the top. Oh boy. As soon as I get this open, I'm going to use it. Okay. So, as you can see, look, little drop thing. Now, normally if you're doing a really small design and you're doing this over, say, a cup or a cup, then you would need about 2 drops of rubbing alcohol. With the project this size, you're going to need considerably more than 2 drops. But let's go ahead and get started. Oops. You don't want to pour, though. I poured. I'm sorry. Just kind of drop it all over the design. Get some good bleeding going on here. And I'm probably doing way more than I should as far as like the drops. But you can see it slowly starting to happen. You see how the colors are all starting to look all, you know? And they're all going to start bleeding. So I would say just let this sit for about 2 or 3 minutes. Then the next thing you're going to want to do is take this off and pop it into the dryer, because the colors have to dry in order to give you the tie-dye effect. So you want to heat dry it first, and then you can come back and you can wash it and everything will be fine. So we'll let this bleed for now and do its thing, and we'll be right back. Hey guys, okay, so the color is set. You just toss it into the dryer. Let it stay in there until the design is completely dry, and then voila, you have your tie-dye t-shirt. You can make Christmas trees for Christmas, make a menorah for Hanukkah, whatever you want to do to make your family photos a little bit cooler. I would highly suggest this for little girl slumber parties. Even for the guys, they could take coloring pages, cut out the design, like let's say you're having Thomas the Truck, or is it Thomas the Train? It's Thomas the Train and Chuck the Truck, huh? Okay, so let's say you're having one of those parties. You get one of those coloring books and you cut out the pictures and you let the kids trace them, and then fill it in with all kind of funky little colors, and then let them just kind of tie-dye it up. So this will be like a little nightshirt for my daughters, but they can just take and make their own shirts. I mean, make little faces, draw pictures, trace things, encourage them to trace. If they can't draw, let them know that they can at least trace stuff. But these would be great for slumber parties or even just parties, period. Throw them in the dryer. The kids can wear them to bed that night. They make really great party favors. So I hope you like today's Make Something Monday. I'll see you next week when I'll try to do something a bit more holiday inspired.